Assalamu alaikum everyone, myself Hafiz Abdul Aziz, and as you can see I am one of the representative or the instructor of language learners. As you can see this logo on the screen that represents our institute, and we have a slogan that says let the world listen to you. So what does it mean? We are gonna make you able in order to become able to face the world and to give your reviews. Okay, so if I talk about today's lecture, that is based on the degrees of comparison. So if I talk about how many degrees are there, so there are three degrees: positive, superlative, and comparative. So first of all, I am going to describe you the positive one. But before that, you should have a knowledge about what the degrees are. Degrees of comparison are used when we describe a thing or a person. What does it mean? For example, in order to describe a person or a thing, we use some words. So whenever we are using some words in order to describe a person or a thing, those words are known as adjectives. Hopefully you know what the adjectives are. Adjectives are the words that we use to describe noun and pronoun. So let's come to the positive degree. The positive degree is being used when we describe only one person or thing. Let's have a look on few examples. The house is big. House is noun, big is adjective, and over here big is describing the house. So house is the noun, big is describing the word house. Let's have a look on another example that says the boy is fast on his bicycle. So the boy is a noun and fast is adjective. The girl is smart. Okay. The radio was loud. It is an activity if you want to do. Next one is the degrees of comparison. Comparative degree. What does it mean, comparison? How do we do the comparison? There is a difference between comparison and contrast. In comparison, we see or talk about the similarities, and in contrast, we talk about the differences. As comparative degree say, this is when we use or compare two people or things to each other. Okay. So if I describe it in Urdu, if I go for the bilingual language, then when we are doing the comparison means muwazna. When we are comparing two things with each other, that then we use and we need to use comparative degree. As you can see on the screen, fast is the positive degree, faster is the comparative degree. Now just think about what can be the superlative degree. Fast, faster, slow, slower, big, bigger, small, smaller, tall, tallest. So this is how it goes. The house is big. Over here, as you can see on the screen, we are doing comparison between two houses. There is a difference between home and house. Home is the place where you live, and all other remaining house are known as house. For example, there are many houses in your street, but you have only one home where you live. Okay, the boy is fast on his bicycle, but I am faster. Over here, they are doing the comparison between two people who are riding their bicycles. The radio was loud, but the TV was louder. Okay, so these are the exceptions. As I said earlier, fast, faster, we just need to add ER over there. But these are the exceptions. As you know, exceptions are everywhere. Painful, more painful. Helpful, more helpful. Beautiful, more beautiful. Expansive, more expensive. So this is one way in order to change positive degree into comparative degree. So as I said, there are some exceptions as well. So these are the exceptions. It's not like you just simply you're gonna add ER, so good will become gooder. It's not like that. Bad will become better. It's not like that. So these are the exceptions. Good, better. Superlative is the best. Good, better, best. Bad, worse, worst. Many, more, most. little, few, less, and the superlative degree is least. So last but not least, the last one is the superlative degree of today's lecture. Superlative degree. Okay, what is superlative? Superlative shows the most beneficial, the best one, the topper one, the top 10 quality. Something that has something special. It describes that thing. So let's come back to the slide. What does it say? Superlative is degree. It is used when we are comparing more than two people or thing. For example, just imagine there is a class of 30% and there is only one CR. CR means class representative. There is only one monitor. So these are some degrees which is related to the, you can say, the positive degree. Then there comes comparative degree and the superlative degree. Fast, faster, faster. So you can read it yourself. Let's move on to the examples. He was the fastest in the bicycle race. That was the reason he won this, right? So all of them were racing and he won the race because he was the fastest one in the bicycle race. She was the smartest girl. वो सबसे ज़्यादा ज़हीन है, सबसे ज़्यादा. You know, when we were kids, we used to appear in an assembly and we used to do the conduction by saying, first of all, I would like to start my presentation with the name of Allah Almighty, who is the most merciful and the most beneficent. So the most, sabse bada. So this is how it goes. The biggest house on the block was for sale. The slowest computer in the class belongs to Miss Brockway. So it is a sad news. Okay, this one is also good for the kids in order to understand this concept. Superman was the strongest and the fastest of all the superheroes, but Spider-Man was the most flexible. Over here, strongest, fastest, and most flexible. These three are the main words as they have been highlighted as well. Pain, more painful, most painful. Hope, more hopeful, and most hopeful. So this is how it goes. Hopefully you learned something new today, and hopefully you learned something new, and it was an informative lecture. And hopefully it is going to increase your knowledge as well. If you have any question regarding that, you can just leave a comment. Other than that, if you have any question, you can ask in the comment section on. But if you want a detailed lecture on it, you just need to go into the channel where all the detailed lecture have been uploaded. Thank you so much guys for listening. Allah Hafiz.